Hi everyone. Today I want to talk about the process behind my commissioned sculptures and how it works. So let's say for instance you've come to this website, you're interested in getting a sculpture done and you just want to know how everything works. So once you've made contact with me, a couple of the key things is really kind of getting a feel of to what type of sculpture that you would like the theme around it, and also where it's going to go, the size that is potentially going to be. So then I can kind of like help you out. So I'll try and sort of get a range of ideas so that I can kind of come up with a design that's mostly suitable for what you're looking for. So depending on the design, I may need to charge a small fee. That'll get taken off the final price of the sculpture. And within that design, what I can do is I can kind of like superimpose that over the top of, say, like a photo that you sent me of the spot that it's going to be in, just to give you a really good idea of how your sculpture is going to look. If you're quite happy with the design, then we move into the next stage where I basically will work out a quote for the purchase of the stone, doing the sculpture. But one thing I can't give you a quote for is the packaging and delivery. And the reason for that is that we really don't know the full. We'll know the height and size, but we won't really know the weight, and so that's something that it's only at the very end, when I actually take it to the courier company, that's when we can really find out a price. So I'll talk a little bit about that later in the video, but I can give you a price for the ordering the stone and for me to do the carving for you. So from that point onwards, if you're generally pretty happy with that, I usually will require a deposit as well, just to cover the expense of getting everything up and running, ordering the stone and getting it in, things like that. I then keep you very much informed of the whole process. Once the stone has arrived, I've drawn the design on the stone. I usually will send you a photo of that. Then I'll get everything kind of up and running, and it's not until I've probably really actually got in and actually kind of roughed out the sort of first stage of the carving, probably getting to the point it's actually getting close to even the sanding stage, that I may send you another image and say, okay, I've got the general carving's been shaped now and things are looking good. Here's a photo. I'll send you a final image once everything's done. When I get to that point where everything is done, I usually will send images, but I'll also send a video as well. And that really clearly shows just how the sculpture looks. You'll be able to see some of the videos here of the ones I've done in the past. And at that point, we're sort of at the end of my part of the project. So if you're quite happy with how everything looks, I will then send you an invoice for that part there. And then at that stage, I'll take the sculpture to the courier, or I'll get them to come pick it up, and then they'll work with you from that point onwards and work out a price. I can give you some examples of some of the other jobs I've done in the past and the prices that they were, but you know, things fluctuate so much with, you know, fuel prices and things like that, you know, each job is actually a different prices, different quotes. So yeah, so that's pretty much kind of how it all works. So I must say that the courier company that I work with are absolutely fantastic, and they actually use a foam kind of protective, yeah, kind of like a spray foam that's inside a container, and it really keeps the sculptures in great condition. And I've had feedback from my customers about actually how good the you know, it has arrived. The packaging has been absolutely outstanding. So that really pleases me as well. So that's how everything kind of works. So I hope that helps. Yeah, and if you are looking at getting something done, please contact me. I'd be more than happy to help in any way. Thank you very much for watching the video. I'll see you again. Cheers.